Cal here with a video ranking my top 30 David Bowie tracks. Now, obviously a legacy act, phenomenal, legendary musician, traversed many genres over a span of 5 or 6 decades. And I'm just going to go through mine and I'll talk a little bit about some of them, but I will fly through probably the ones lower on the list. And these are ranked 30 to 1 from least best to best. And without further ado, here we go. At number 30, we've got Boys Keep Swinging from the Lodger album. Number 29 is Black Country Rock, which is on The Man Who Sold the World or Metrobolist, whichever one you want to refer to there. Number 28 is 'Twas a Pity She Was a Whore, which is off this one. Oh, hold on, I better double check that actually. Let's have a look. No, it's off Black Star. Sorry about that, everyone. A little detour there. Actually, it was on Black Star, not the next day. Number 27, I'm Deranged. Number 26, probably the only good song off the Tonight album, Loving the Alien. Really good track from him. One of the better 80s tracks. Number 25th, early one there, Width of a Circle. Number 24, another worthy 80s cut there, Time Rule Crawl from Never Let Me Down album. Number 23, we have Kooks. Number 22, from the Labyrinth soundtrack, yes, you know what I'm going to say, Dance, Magic, Dance. Number 21, glam rock cut here, Watch That Man. Number 20, around the same time here, Panic in Detroit. Number 19, Bowie Gets Industrial, Little Wonders. Number 18, the title track from Diamond Dogs. Number 17, Fame. Number 16, Golden Years. Number 15, Scary Monsters and Super Creeps. Number 14, TVC 15, Oh. Number 13, I'm Afraid of Americans. Number 12, Black Star. And just missing out on the top 10 is Ashes to Ashes, the wonderful Ashes to Ashes. What a shame, but there's so much gold here that it'd be very hard to shift things out. But there's some that aren't the obvious ones in the top 10. I have a chat about some of these ones. So at number 10 we have Rebel Rebel. Big hit for Bowie. Again around the Diamond Dogs era, the glam rock era. It's a staple, really, amongst Bowie tracks. It's in any Bowie Essentials playlist it should be. That iconic riff down. Brilliant. Let's Dance. Again, amazing production. We've got Niles Rodgers there. We've got the Stevie Ray Vaughan guitars. Brilliant. Number 8, Space Oddity. This was the song that put Bowie on the map. Ground Control to Major Tom. You know, it's synonymous with the David Bowie oeuvre and earns its place in this top 10 list. Number 7, Changes. Again, a staple in the David Bowie canon. We are talking about a performer who marketed androgyny as a feature of his music, and Changes is just a testament to, opposition of the establishment. Number 6, Modern Love. Sort of one of the most poppy Bowie tracks out there, but it's unbelievable from the Late Stance album. And now we have the top 5, and these are the heavy hitters for me, and there's got to be one in there that if you don't know what it is or haven't heard it, I suggest seek it out. But at number 5, I've got from the legendary Low album from 1977, and we've got War's a War. And this one here is really an exercise in restraint, great production from Brian Eno. Just the idea that he could make these sounds as well, just in a sort of made-up language, and still evoke so much emotion is, it just shows you how resourceful and artistic Bowie was. And when he was on song, I mean, he was at his best in the studio, I think. Although he was a great live performer, I think using the studio, he was just making phenomenal albums. That whole Berlin trilogy is just next level. At number 4, we have the opening track for the Reality album, New Killer Star. And New Killer Star is one of those tracks that wouldn't be really on any Bowie list, but it's such a great track. It's the best way to start off an album. It rocks. It's just great. Number 3, we've got Life on Mars. Brilliant track. Off probably the better album, one of the best albums, Hunky Dory. And that can only be bettered by the next 2 tracks. And number 2, we have Heroes. And I would imagine that many people would have this right up there with his best songs, and it definitely needs to be in the top 10 of his tracks. It is a meditation on chivalry, overcoming adversity. It's also a cynical song as well at the same time, so it can be read in a few different ways. It can be seen as a sort of a snarky song as well. If you really look at the lyrics, there's a lot of real cynical stuff in there, but it's 2 things at once. It's a song that's cognitive dissonance. It's a very self-aware song. Bowie was really good with his lyrics when he was self-aware, and sometimes he would be quite obtuse with his lyrics, and they would be sort of not really that decipherable. But in this case, I think that this song's been used in so many things, and it's just an inspirational song. And then number 1, I've got probably his magnum opus, which is Station to Station. And Station to Station follows this evolution of David Bowie, going from his folk beginnings through to his glam rock and Ziggy Stardust era. Then there's his short foray into like Philadelphia soul, and this is the bridge between his Philadelphia Soul era and then him going on to the next era, which was the Berlin trilogy, which was heavy on the synths and atmospheric sounds. So this is in between that, and you can see he's laying the blueprints for what would happen with the Berlin trilogy here. But I gotta say that this is probably would be better than any of the tracks on any of the Berlin trilogy albums, I think. As much as I love them all. You've got like the start of the, you're hearing the trains at the start, and then you've got the just sort of the dun 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 and it just builds and builds and builds and builds. And once the tension is broken, when the drums come in, and then there's this harmonica, this, and then it just switches again. Then he goes into the return of the thin white, and then it just goes into like sort of the proper verses of the song, and then by the end you get the last couple of minutes of the song is like a disco track. So it just has these sections in it that just like seamlessly woven together. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and sure, you might have other ones in front of this, but I mean, this has got to be his best achievement, I think. It's great. Leave a comment. What do you think? What have I left anything out? And what would you have taken out and put in? Until next time, I'll see you in the next video, and listen to more David Bowie behind me. Listen to anything from him. It's all good. It's mostly all good. See you in the next one.